Replacing Mitch McConnell in the U.S. Senate could prove difficult. He has held office since 1985 and has become a powerful figurehead in the Republican Party. Some have speculated that a strong candidate on the national level would be the best suited to take over his seat. Possible contenders could come from within his own party, possibly an ambitious younger politician who could bring with them a new set of energy and enthusiasm into the Senate. Others have suggested an experienced independent or a third-party candidate who could inspire a more bipartisan approach to the Senate. Some have suggested that a woman should be appointed as McConnell's successor, citing the gender imbalance in the upper house. One likely contender could be Kentucky Secretary of State Allison Lundergan Grimes, the first female senator from Kentucky, who ran unsuccessfully against McConnell in 2014. Another possible candidate could be Amy McGrath, the Marine Corps pilot who ran for Congress in 2018 and then announced her candidacy for the 2020 Senate race. A prominent name among Democrats is House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer, a moderate who advocates for staying in the center of partisan divides. A dark horse might be Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, a Republican from New York who recently launched the EPAC, which she claims will be a platform to reach across the aisle. Additionally, the movement to elect prominent African American figures such as Stacey Abrams, Barack Obama, or Reverend Al Sharpton could be a major boost for the Democrats. For a Republican, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley might be an ideal candidate, as she has remained an outspoken critic of the administration. Some have even suggested that President Trump himself could take the McConnell seat, if he were to lose re-election in November. While all of these potential replacements are intriguing, it is clear that they all have their own particular strengths and weaknesses. Ultimately, however, it will be up to the state of Kentucky to decide who should fill in for the retiring McConnell. Whomever they choose, any successful candidate will have a major impact on the country's politics. They could be a unifying figure, working across party lines to reach consensus, or a disruptive presence, seeking to push party out of power. In an increasingly partisan nation, finding someone who could fill such a role would be no easy task. Unfortunately, the impact of the pandemic has changed the ground rules put in place by the state of Kentucky when it comes to holding a Senate election. In-person campaigning and voter registration are now severely restricted, which could disadvantage any potential successors. As a result of the changes, mail-in voting may be the only viable option for the upcoming election, meaning that McConnell's successor may be in for a long and drawn-out race. With the upcoming congressional elections looming, the race to fill McConnell's seat is beginning to heat up. Every potential successor is being closely watched, with many people eager to see who will take over the reins. Major newspapers and social media sites are already buzzing with speculation and analysis about who is best suited to take on the role. It is likely that the race will be tight and contested by a diverse array of required candidates. Although it is all guesswork, some political experts have suggested that it is likely to be between a Republican and a Democrat.